This video will teach you what intonation is and how to adjust the intonation on your guitar. I will go through 3 different kind of bridges. I have 3 different guitars here. This one is the most complicated. It's the Floyd Rose. Kind of cool. You go all the way down. Okay, so intonation is the length between this nut and your bridge. If you increase the length of your string or decrease it, it will change the note. What it'll do, so if you increase this or decreased it, then when you tune your low E to an E, then when you go to put your finger on the next fret, which is an F, then it may not be an F, it may be out of tune. So when you put your finger on these, they have to be in tune. If the intonation's off, you'll only be in tune when the string's open. And once you put your finger on a fret, it'll be out of tune and it'll sound slightly funky and you won't know why you sound horrible. Maybe just showing you on the tuner. Okay, so let's see, let's get this tuned. Another thing, when adjusting the intonation, it's good to set it down like this or set it on your lap. Don't touch the neck. If you touch the neck, you'll change, the note won't be accurate. I'll hit this and just, if you put your finger on it, it'll actually change the tune. See how that changes? Just from, if you rest on it weird or something, it'll mess with the tuning. Okay, so see how that's in tune? Now, when you hit the 12th fret, it should be in tune. Whoop. It's hard to do this with a phone. Let's see if I can put this phone on something really quick. I don't think I can. Okay, so I'll hit the 12th fret. Okay, see, that's a little bit off. So that would mean it needs to be adjusted a little bit. I don't feel like adjusting this right now. But to adjust it, what you do is you would, on this guitar, basically you loosen this Allen right there, and then this slides forward or backwards just a little bit. Every time you change the gauge of your strings, then you'll have to re-intonate it. So if you don't want to change the intonation, keep the stock strings on. Okay, so yeah, the intonation. So what you do is you tune your guitar to your standard tuning, and then so you want to play like an open E, and then you want to hit it again on the 12th fret, and it should make the same note. So you adjust it till that arrow is in the middle, and the same for everyone. So the intonation, you go to an A, and then you're going to put your finger on the 12th fret and hit it again, and then, oh, that's way off. Yeah, and so you want to go through 12th fret on each one. Yeah. And then with these Floyd Rose Wyoming bars, there's different things to adjust. Well, there's the height of the strings, which maybe I'll go through in another video, but you adjust these 2 screws here, and that's gonna raise and lower the height of your strings. I have another video where I show you how to adjust pickup heights. And then, well, this guitar's not taken apart. I have a different one, my Jackson. Let me show you my Jackson. The same guitar. Okay, so you'll have to turn it around, and what happens with these is sometimes this can be off. It'll just keep raising or lowering. Sometimes if you change the gauge of the strings, that's going to change the intonation, but what it's also going to change is this adjustment here on the back of here. Normally there's 3 springs or 4, so you'd have to adjust these 2 screws, so this tightens it. By tightening that, what you'll do when you tighten that, your bridge will go back down, or if you loosen it, your bridge will come back up. So you adjust those a little bit at a time until you get your bridge where you want it. You can buy more springs if sometimes if you want super heavy gauge, like if you're playing some speed metal and you need thick strings, then you'll have to have more spring tension. So you could change these springs, and you see that block there is so I don't have to use the Wyoming bar anymore, because it's really annoying. It goes out of tune. Another thing about these is when you're tuning your guitar, or when one string goes out of tune, you can't just say this string gets out of tune. You can tune that back up, but it takes all of them out of tune, because this is a floating bridge. So if the tension on one changes, that also changes the tension on the rest of them. Yeah, so it's not like a regular guitar where if one string goes out of tune, the rest are still in tune. This, if one string gets out of tune, they're all out of tune. So with this kind of bridge, this floating bridge, once you tune it, you go back and tune it again, because you'll notice that it's out of tune. By the time you get to the bottom, this tuning will have changed. Normally I tune the whole thing about 3 times, and then they start staying tuned. Let's go to a different kind of guitar bridge. Okay. This is the Gibson style guitar bridge. Very simple. Okay. So to adjust the intonation, you would just move that screw, and it adjusts this little prong this way or that way. And then the height of the strings is done by those 2 adjustments right there. And then there's another kind of bridge, which is the most common. A lot of people like Strats. So to adjust this one, it's a screwdriver right there, which adjusts it this way or that way. So, like I said, you hit the string, get it in tune, and then you hit it on the 12th fret. You want it to still be the same note, an E, which it's not. It's just because I can't finger it properly. I'm holding the phone. And then if it's out, then adjust this one way, and if the arrow starts going the right way, then keep adjusting that. If not, adjust it the opposite way. Hopefully this video will help you guys. Good luck.